Hey everyone, my name is Jeremiah Mail, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a um, FS video, and we're going to actually be spending our money. Um, I I did decide that we're going to be doing husbandry. So first things first, we're going to have to purchase um, probably a bigger field. Um, I mean, the fields we have are fine, but we have to continue growing wheat and barley so we can give the cows something to use for bedding. And then we have to have grass fields to feed our cows. So I would say maybe we could use the two small fields, 14 and 15, or maybe 15 and 19. We could probably use those two for grass. Um, that is definitely an option. I kind of like the sound of that, but I was also thinking we could buy Field 24. So let's see. Let's see how much that is. I think it's $68,000. So it definitely isn't that much. And of course, with our million, of course, that is definitely not that much. Um, Although we do have the million, I have been doing jobs, and I've been working trying to make sure that we continue to have a steady increase in money. Because I because I don't want to become comfortable with having that much money, then realizing that I'm out of it and I have to start going back to work, and I realize that I messed up somewhere. Okay, here we'll go ahead, and I could do this job for him and have the field planted, and I'll harvest what's on this field either later in this episode or in the next one. Um, but later this will definitely become a grass field because it's not as big as 12, but it's not as small as 19. Um, it's like I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna swear to it, but I'm pretty sure though that just having two small fields of grass should be suffice. I mean, if it's not, then we'll go ahead and increase that, or buy a big field, or we'll use maybe one big field and one small field. I had the idea of using seven. That is over um, middle, but toward up. But it's not the furthest top one. If you can't find it. Um, so, I mean, uh, I'm guessing it. Well, not guessing. I'm gonna say it just depends on whether the animals are getting fed enough. If they aren't, then of course we'll have to increase our growth of grass. But if they're fine, then we'll go ahead and just continue using the fields that work just fine until we get more animals. So if I have cows and I have sheep, now that would, I think, well, depending on how many animals for each kind I get, that would increase. That would increase how much food I need. Um, when I get cows, I'm definitely not going to do mixed rations, which, from what I've heard, man, I can't speak today. Well, I can't speak any other day, but you know. Um, but I'm not gonna do mixed rations because if I'm correct, that adds only about 10%, and with how much money I would spend on the tool for that and the tools to maintain these fields, like the uh, potatoes and the beets, I definitely think that it's not really a good investment. I'm probably going to cheat and look up some tutorials up on YouTube. on how to do husbandry properly, with and without the mixed rations. So I'm guessing we just need grass and hay bales or straw bales and water. We need to get a water tank as well. So technically, I should be writing all this down so I don't get confused. But I mean, the I'll probably lose the list if I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip all of this for you guys so you don't have to watch me do the rest of this. So I'll see you guys once the field is planted. And it looks like we are going to be buying a field of canola. We should be getting this field finished up. I'm going to go ahead and head to the shop after this, and we're going to buy some new tools that are better at working bigger fields and are more cost efficient. I'm going to keep the old ones because they're not really that much to keep. But I think that it is definitely good to have more cost efficient equipment. Alright, now let's go. I'm going to go ahead and try and keep the realism by driving up to the shop. But I am going to just book it up to 75. I don't think. Oh, I was going to say, I don't think our pickup can even go up to 75, but never mind. I was thinking of buying another car, but I decided to not do that because they all do the exact same thing, just slightly more faster, and I just disregarded those signs. Alright. Not that bad at parking, apart from it sticking out. So, here, let's go ahead and buy. Well, first, let's see what's on sale. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the equipment and see what the criteria for that equipment is. Alright, so I like the Vistara Sears Master 3570 because you can fertilize, you can cultivate, and plow all at once. I don't have to, I'll still run the fertilizer because you have to do it 3 times to get to near double the yield, but with this, that cuts that down worker wise. It's like it takes all those times that the worker has to run that field to do the cultivating and do the sowing and do the fertilizing, and it just puts it into one time. I could also buy this, which is a lot bigger, but I think we'll go ahead and stay small. As I said, although we have lots of money, I do think that we need to be more conservative with it, just to be safe. Now we're gonna get a plow. This one I like because I can work it myself without having too many mistakes happen. With all these are like awkwardly angled, and I think that they're kind of difficult to run. I'm not sure why, but this one works kind of like, works in the sense of it's like a cultivator when you pull it behind you, but of course it has the properties of plowing your field. We need a tractor to actually pull that. Let's see how strong our cultivator or our plow needs. 132. So let's go ahead and do something that's about 132. Can I upgrade this engine? That's 108. So we'll go ahead and pick something that we can also hook a front loader to, because we're going to need a front loader for when we work with the animals. And of course, we don't need to be using this tractor only for plowing. And since we only plow every three seasons, every 3 years, or every 3 days if you're growing constantly, then, I mean, of course I don't have to just let it sit there. I can use it on other things. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Is there wheel weights? Nope. Alright. Rims. We'll go ahead and keep that white. Blue. I kind of like a Massey Ferguson red. I think that's this one. So we'll go ahead and take that. A bit expensive, but in the long run, it's good. It's worth it. Oh, I see our price is going down. Now, there we go. Although, of course, it's not a Massey Ferguson. I like it. I've always kind of liked red on vehicles. Now, this sower only requires 79. We have tractors at home that are 110. And of course, I'm not going to try and bail why I'm also having other things done. So we're going to go ahead and keep the tractors we have, and use them where they're needed. If we need to get more, I'll go ahead and purchase maybe 1 or 2 more if we don't have enough tractors. I would say get another harvester, but firstly, of course, they're really, really expensive. Not only with the machine, but also the header. This right here, the most expensive one, would take me down $500,000, and near $500,000. So I'm going to go ahead and wait off of that, just because I really, really want to get in husbandry and make sure that I am able to afford everything that is needed. So we're going to buy a water tank. We have these, and I think there's something else. There's water tanks somewhere else, I'm pretty sure, that I can haul behind me, like this one. This one definitely doesn't hold that much water. So I think I have to buy this one. I'm guessing that's one of the mods that I didn't download. This holds only gas. This one holds water, fertilizer, slurry, and I don't know what the other one is, but oh well. Here, we'll go ahead and buy that. Make it blue, dark blue for water. Rim, we'll go ahead and do a gray. Design, show fill up, fill up. US tires, nah. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Trailer hitch, yes. In case if I want to carry something behind my water tank. Is there any requirements, like, pulling requirements? No? Huh, alright. Well, we need to buy a dolly, to pull that, so. Alright. Now we have the dolly, which, of course, is going to work like a semi-truck, hitch. Now we need to buy something that is powerful enough to pull that, so. And I think maybe this one. Let's see how strong it is, and if it's cheap. Well, cheaper than this one. I think. I honestly don't know what I'm trying to do. I mean, I'm trying to save money, but at the same time, it's like, it's if I need money, I'll go ahead and just work between videos, on jobs. So, I mean, even if I don't have the money for it, I can just allow you guys to skip the entire process, and I'll be the one who does the extra work. Which, in a sense, means that I would have to do extra work, but I mean, I don't mind it. I put on music and I'll do jobs. Heck, I've done field 5, and just to harvest that one with the biggest harvester, it takes a long time, but the reward is really worth it. I'd get about $75,000 if you include the bonus. Perhaps someday I'll go ahead and show that. Trying to think what else. Okay, so we have our cultivator slash harvester. I mean, cultivator slash sower slash fertilizer. Sorry. We have our plow. Finally, happy to have. Got 2 new tractors. Got this for this. This. Well, the red one's for this. The blue one is for this and that. Hopefully, it's strong enough to use. Hopefully, this is strong enough to pull that. I bet you a lot that there was something that was a lot more cheaper and a lot more stronger over here in the mods, and I just disregarded it altogether. I mean, these two are stronger, yes, which I like, but at the same time, there is something kind of wrong with these. The camera doesn't stick. So when I'm going downhill, my character's camera doesn't move with it, or it doesn't stick to the position I have it in the tractor. It'll move around freely, and I'm not really into the dynamic camera moves. This is cheap and it's strong, but this is more of your forestry kind of thing. I mean, I could still purchase it and use it, but I'm only going to do that if I really have to. Man, I sound so picky. I mean, if I'm being honest, I am, but, like, sheesh. This one is, I think this is the same one that I had just bought, but with a different model. Same brand. Alright. Okay, well, I'm guessing there's nothing stronger. Unless if either of you guys have wheel setups. I mean, engine setups. Nope, alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually start going. I know driving with this hitch on and with having a trailer on, when you back up, it is horrible. I mean, I would rather buy a semi, but at the same time, you know, trying to be cost efficient. And actually, let me check this out. I think mine. I purchased it for a little over 100,000. I bought the dolly for 9,000. So I'd say about maybe 20,000 or $120,000 I'd spent, and I could have bought a semi, which was a lot more powerful. Well, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and not acknowledge my mistake. Alright, here's the water. I'm going to go ahead and just pull over and just there. And now we're filling up. And it automatically changes the thing to let you know that this is water. And if you were to do gas, it changes into a gas thing. But you can't use the one I have right now for gas. Alright. And if I want any hint of realism, I can open that thing right there that will dump the water in. So, but we're gonna go ahead and just go and take this tipper over, or not tipper, plow. We're gonna take that back to the house, and then I'll reset a tractor to take that sower back. Well, I tried to use my truck, but that doesn't seem like a smart idea, does it? So, we're going to go ahead and use a regular tractor. What are you connected to? Oh, don't matter now. Alright, okay. I'm going to go ahead and buy the field before I forget to. It's at its lowest price, and we're going to get some money from it. Not a whole lot, but it'll definitely be, I'd say, about 10,000, so don't hold me to that. I'll probably put that at the end of the video if I decide to harvest today, in today's well, after today's video, because like I said before, I don't want you guys to have to deal with the entire process of me collecting, harvesting, collecting, cultivating, fertilizing, baling. You guys don't need to see that entire process hundreds of times. Of course, gotta show parts of that, because you just can't really stop, because you gotta do the video. Except for right now, because I don't have any tools running. I was running the baler earlier, and I didn't have any tools running. I didn't run fertilizer. I didn't run absolutely anything. So that explains why nothing is being done. But we're going to go ahead and get this guy hooked up on this field. There we go. Now, you're full with crop. We need to fill you up now with fertilizer. Oh, I also can't wait for fertilizer, because it's going or not fertilizer, manure and slurry, because that will lower the cost of actual fertilizer that I have to purchase, because of course cows poop, and that is what we use. We are putting poop on our future food. Full water. Okay. Now we need to buy a mower. I wonder if anyone was thinking, he needs to buy that mower, or else he's going to not, or else he's not going to be able to mow the grass. Alright, and these are really convenient. These, just like it says, puts the grass or hay into very convenient rows. So we're gonna go ahead and no. Well, I want to find one that is decently big. I'd say about, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money too. Oof, that's even more. Well, no, this one isn't a lot of money, but this one, though, yeah. But it has a lot of clearing. I'm going to go ahead and buy this one. Now we have this, which will, of course, put our stuff into convenient rows, so we don't have to drag our baler around in rows. Now, I'm going to buy this. Then this will have to accompany it. There you go. Now we have our grass tools, and our baler will be added in that. Speaking of baler, we still have these leased. That explains a lot. So we're going to go ahead and actually buy these items now. Since they're both empty, and I don't want to be paying the leasing cost every time I run them. And since I've been actually collecting the stuff that's behind the harvester, I've been using them a lot, and for every hour, it's taken out so much money from my bank. Since I got rid of them, I don't know if it'll show that, or since I got rid of them, I don't know if it'll even charge me after that. I'm trying to think of where it is. Duh, in baling technology. What am I doing? Alright. Yeah, for every hour I used it, I was spending about $3,000. I don't like those numbers. I mean, you know? Now we're gonna have to buy the same cheap machinery, and I could have bought this. But if I'm correct though, I I wanted to make sure that I was able to. No, I wanted to make sure it was a square baler instead of a round baler. So now I know why. All right, here we go. Both of these will have to go back. Gonna have to probably reset some more tractors. I want to hitch you behind you, but there's no way. I'm gonna hitch something. I want to connect something to something, but there's no way. Nope. Alright. So there's absolutely no way I have to drive each one of these individually back. Unless if this one will accept a front thingy, but no, that ain't smart. Huh. Okay, so I have an idea. I'll connect this to the back, and I'll connect this to the front. I'll drive it up, drop it off, then I'll hook this to, then I'll reset it, hook this to the back, hook this to the front, then continue that process. So I'm not making 1, 2, 3, 4 trips. I'll be making 1, 2, 3 trips, which in the long run, which is a lot faster for me, but you guys it wouldn't matter because with the power of editing, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even 2 hours is absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see it. Let's see first if we can do that. Yes, we can. Good. It looks so stupid. Now hook you up. Oh, yep. You aren't connected. Can I not connect both of you? Okay, good. I was like, that'd be a shame. All right, so now we're going to be saving. I'd say about maybe 5 minutes. So with the power of editing, I'll see you at the farm. All right, here we are. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just disregard realism once more. Run right through the field. There we go. Drop you off there. Oh, that isn't helping. Just shove it back far in there. And put you over here. Backing up kind of sucks in this. I mean, I think backing up in general with any kind of thing attached is awful. Now you can come with me, and we're gonna fertilize the next field. You're starting to run low on gas, so we're gonna have to. I don't know why I even put that up, but we're gonna have to start filling up our vehicles with gas. I decided to turn off the gas buy. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I find it fun to have to drive all the tractors and get them filled up. So here. Now, where's the tractor I just used? Oh, I forgot. It's not going to look red. It's going to think you are it. Yep, you are. Now, hitch you to the front. You're on the other side. Forgot. Hitch you to the front. There we go. And hitch you to the back. And with the power of editing, once more, I shall see you here in a minute. Okay, we're back once more. I'm gonna go ahead and actually keep the bale transport over where I had the last one. We're gonna put this over here. I don't know how tall the grass in the game can get. I've heard that that like every 2 or 3 days, it um it'll grow completely. But from the last time I grew grass, I think it was actually just 1 day. Then I don't have to plant grass anymore after that. It'll just regrow itself, which essentially is a good thing. And gotta go get that last thing, so just a few more minutes of boringness. Alright guys, so I want to go ahead and notify you that I won't be able to do things in my videos that you guys suggest because I am going to be recording. I'm recording like 3 or 4 videos today and 3 or 4 tomorrow, and I'm going to edit them throughout the week and upload them throughout the week because I have marching band, and I'm going to be out from 8 till 5. So so meaning the lot of my day won't be actually committed to recording or spending the time editing. I of course I can do the editing, but the recording takes a long time, especially depending on the video that I'm recording. Like farming sim, that takes a long time to record, so I'm going to probably do my farm sim videos today, like all of them today. So I also actually thought of a name for this world, kind of like the coffee castle of Minecraft from the video I uploaded yesterday. I'm going to call this one the Pineapple Plus. Pineapple Plus. Now let's hope my screen recorder don't bug out again. There we go. Because for some reason, every time I run my keyboard, it'll pop up on my PC as a different keyboard, and it'll kind of go haywire for a minute. Alright, anyway, so that's the name of the world now. The Pineapple Palace, or the Pineapple Plus. I had the idea that if I was to purchase Field 5 and Field 9, I could run a plow through there and combine both of those fields into one giant one. I mean, it wouldn't make much difference, but I mean, I'm making a super large field a even larger field. So it's just an idea. Fertilizer. Okay. Now he's going to run this one, and like I said, I'm going to, I think, put grass on. What do I do? Put up in another world or on another map. I did Field 26 for grass. It was perfect. But on this, I definitely think that it has to be 9. I mean not 9, 19. I'm gonna do field 19. in 15, yeah. Let's go ahead and get in our car and head home. I want to make sure, though, that when the mower mows the grass, it doesn't actually go all the way down and all the way down to the tracks. Because if, let's say, there's a grass field right next to a field without there being a road or a pathway blocking it, it'll continue going until it can't no more. So I want to make sure that I am safe from having my harvester, having my mower either get stuck or continue going and making this long pathway that was unnecessary. So we're gonna go ahead and check this field out just to make sure that it's able to. See, like right there. Since this is grass, I'm concerned that the mower is going to continue going. Oh. It's going to continue going until it hits the tracks. Then it's going to continue going from here and do the tracks that way too. 14 and 15 is not a bad idea because there is a road that blocks it from there, and there's a road that blocks it over there. Then the same thing with this one. And all the way up here's that other piece of that road that blocks the mower from registering the rest of the grass as crop, or the rest of the grass as this needs to be picked up. So I think officially 14 and 15 are going to be our grass fields, and since we have two sowers, I'm going to go ahead and run both, just to double our time. Now, let's select the grass. There we go. I'm going to use this one to plant our grass. Close. And we're going to use the other tools to plant our... let's see what's the most expensive thing right now. And I guarantee this. In the next video, barley is going to be the cheap one because I'm not growing it. Then once I start growing wheat, barley and wheat are both going to be really cheap and near worth nothing, or near worth anything. So I definitely think that the game likes to taunt you and make you think that you're going to get a really great deal. Then as soon as you grow that crop, it lowers it to its lowest possible price. I've noticed a pattern though, and I don't like the I don't like the I don't like the odds of the outcome. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and dump this, and after probably a few hours of editing and a lot of thinking of what needs to be edited, I think it is time to end our video. We got new tools. We didn't buy, we bought a new field. I was going to say we didn't buy one, but we did. Let me go ahead and actually buy the animal thing first. It doesn't even tell you how much it holds. At least with this one back here, I think. This one tells you how... What? Wrong one. There was one of these that told you how many animals it could hold. I just don't know where it is. Huh. Might have been in FS19. Alright, well. Here. Man. Alright, oh well. Let's go ahead and buy that. I guess this is the only option we got without having to either use a lot of money or get a dolly. So, there we go. we actually need this. This machine takes straw bales and uses them to cover the ground of a cow's stable with straw, just like it says. I just read that off. And this is all mixer stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and just end the video there. Also, I don't think anyone noticed that I had gotten a chainsaw. So, yep. I hope all of you have a fantastic day, and I will see you later.